Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today I am collabing with a dear friend of mine, MaximumDinosaur, also known as Max, and we are doing a Valentine's CAS collab together. Max is an incredible content creator and storyteller here on YouTube, so if you haven't checked out their content before, I highly recommend. She puts so much thought and love into her series and has even made a 2-hour Sims Machinima movie. And like me, she's written her own legacy challenges as well, one of which she is playing on YouTube, the Chromatic Legacy, and alongside this is her Rosewood Legacy. Now Rosewood isn't a legacy challenge, but each generation has its own theme and genre, including a whole murder mystery, which is where the movie comes into it. I absolutely adore Max's videos. All of their links will be in the description below, so make sure you head over and check her out, and her part of the collab will also be pinned in the comments, so make sure you head over there as well after you finish watching this video. Or if you're here from Max's channel and you've already seen her part, hi, welcome in, I hope you stick around. Let's start talking about the actual collab itself now, shall we? The idea was that we would make 2 couples and we'd each make one half of the couples. It sounds a little bit complicated to explain, but it's really not. I'm going to do my best to make it as simple as possible, but the general premise was that we made 2 Sims each. I made one for me and one for Max, and Max made one for herself and one for me, totaling 4 Sims, 2 each. The Sim that I am making now is my first Sim, and Max has made her partner over in their part of the collab. And the Sim that I make in the second half of the video is for Max to have coupled up with their Sim. So essentially 2 couples. Now the thing that makes this collab interesting is the little twist being that I didn't show Max the Sim I'm making now. They could only make the partnered Sim off a short description I sent over. And at the time of recording this video and voiceover, I have no idea what Max's Sim looks like or anything about them either. I only know what my 2 Sims look like and then the brief description that Max gave me in order to make my second Sim. And then Max has no idea about my Sims either, only the brief description that I gave to Max as well for my Sim. So the Sim that I'm making now, I ended up naming her Marnie Love, and she is my Sim to keep. The description I sent over to Max about Marnie was as follows. She's a bisexual cis woman. She's a bit self-absorbed and high maintenance, but means well. She's not mean. She's into partying and vlogging, but is a bit of a secret geek. None of her friends or followers know this though. She's soppy and she just wants someone to dote on her and give her loads of attention. I came up with this idea as I was making Marnie. I thought she seemed like someone who really cares about herself, but she's not going to make others suffer or feel bad at the expense of herself. She just cares a lot about herself and what others think of her as well. She puts a lot into her appearance and her personality, but I did decide to give her chipped nails instead of like long luxurious ones, despite being high maintenance, because I thought that she cares about a lot of things, but maybe her nails isn't one of those things. Like, I personally really vibe with a chipped nail look, and I feel like Marnie is the same. She'd rather perfect her outfit or her hair than worry about getting her nails done. She's got so many other things that she cares about and worries about, and maybe her nails isn't one of those. I just thought it'd be a fun little character quirk for her. She loves being the centre of attention with all her friends, at parties, on the internet, and especially with a partner. She wants someone who can just love her and give her everything she wants and needs, but she wants a partner who wants to do it, not someone who feels they have to. She wants someone who sees her as like a goddess, as everything, who adores her, and that is what she is looking for in a partner. And I have no idea what Marnie's partner is like, personality wise or looks wise. I have no clue what Max has done, so I'm super excited to see what sort of Sim that they have gone for. I will be able to see them before this video goes live, so that there will be screenshots of the couple together at the end, so I'm sure they're super adorable, but I am so intrigued to see what Max has done, who they have created for Marnie. The second Sim I made is called Shay, and they are the Sim that I've made for Max. Max's description of their Sim stated that she's cis and queer. She doesn't quite vibe with labels, just somewhere on the spec, and she grew up on the islands of Sulani and likes activities that get her hands dirty like gardening, handiness, fishing. She likes jokes and has a silly laugh and is very loving of her home, and probably wants someone who will explore caves and scuba dive with her, or rather she already knows all the secrets of Sulani, so she wants them to show off to someone. She's definitely looking for a perfect life partner who may have passions of their own to teach. I used this description to make Shay and decided that they don't really have a label on their identity or sexuality, but they definitely lean more towards being attracted to feminine presenting Sims. They grew up in Chestnut Ridge and are a keen horse rider, but they left their home as a young adult to explore different places, and they've been all over the place exploring different cultures and environments, and they never intended to stay in Sulani, but meeting a special someone kept them there. They're a big animal lover with a caring heart and open mind, and they're willing to give anything a go at least once. I thought Shay would be a very relaxed sim who doesn't like drama. They'd prefer to keep the peace and just have fun, and they believe you only have one life, so you need to make sure you live it to the full extent. And they fell for Max's sim straight away and want to continue their life exploring and adventuring with their new partner. I am really intrigued as well to see who Shay's partner is. Obviously Max made their sim first, and I made Shay afterwards based on the description I was given, so I have no clue if Shay actually fits the style, fits the idea that Max had in mind for their sim. I'm hoping so. I kind of went off the idea that they're someone who is quite keen to try lots of different things. They're not from Sulani, but they want to learn everything about it. They're someone who's really passionate, and I feel like they would get along quite nicely based on the description that I was given. I really like both the sims that I made though, both Marnie and Shay, and I think they're really different from each other. I just really like how they both turned out. I feel like they're quite contrasting both personality wise and looks wise. I'm not sure if they would be natural friends, especially because Marnie, she loves the drama, she loves the attention, and Shay would not want that. They would much rather sit back out of the spotlight and just kind of get along with things. So I'm not sure if they would be friends, but I'm hoping that Shay would at least get along with Max's sim, and I'm hoping that Marnie gets along with her new partner as well. I thought this collab would be fun because Max and I have quite different sim styles, so I wanted to try and create a sim for Max that I felt would fit well in their game, but also sticking true to my own style. Shay, I think, is a nice combination of both our styles. They obviously have all of my defaults, but I went for a similar nose and eye style that I know Max likes, and I had to go with Max's signature full lips for Shay as well. I've been experimenting more lately with different skin details and shadings, and Max is actually a big inspiration for me when it comes to this because she always puts so much detail into making her sims. So I've incorporated a few of their features into my game recently, and because of that I didn't think it was too hard for me to create a sim that I thought fit their style. The main difference is that Max likes more alpha style clothes than I do, and I don't really have much of that in my game at all, so Shay is definitely dressed more like one of my sims. I'm not too sure what Max is planning to do with Shay and their partner, but I thought it'd be fun if I find a way to incorporate Marnie and her partner into one of my LPs, because I really like Marnie and I feel like it'd be really fun to kind of see them about in one of my series. I'm not sure which one yet or how I would do it. Maybe just as a neighbour for Maisie or Florence in the future, who knows, but I thought it could be fun to see them pop up in a series. I really hope you've enjoyed this Valentine's collab video, and I hope you've all had a lovely Valentine's Day if you celebrate, or a lovely Friday if you don't. I'm personally not big on the holiday myself, but I know that some people love it and make a really big deal out of it, so if you're one of those sorts of people, I hope today goes exactly how you hope it to. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out Max's part of the collab as well to see the other halves of the couples. Make sure you stick to the end for some cute screenshots. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you're new to my channel, please do consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!